Hello YouTube! I took my first trip of 2017 this year. I went to Nashville and sold at the Flea Market. And the next weekend I actually went back to Nashville and sold at a swap meet. Had a lot of cars for sale, a lot of car parts, tools, all kinds of man stuff. It was like a big man weekend up there in Nashville on my second trip. So this video is going to be my first attempt at doing some editing. So you'll get a little bit of my trip to the flea market and show you a little bit of that. What I did discover is I'm going to have to get a microphone with a windscreen on it. What I did find out is when the wind is blowing out there, it's just horrendous trying to do a video. The audio is going in and out. There's nothing I can do about changing that now at this point, but I shot some video inside and outside, so this particular video is going to have a little bit of everything on it. So stay with me. I appreciate all the subscribers. The channel's really growing. My first trip to Nashville for the year, selling up here at the fairgrounds. For the flea market, of course. So just wanted to kind of show you my rig as I go down the road. This is what it usually looks like. You can see all kinds of crap here in the window. You know, I got the van pack full of flea market antique junk. And of course got the house hooked up here. Cool thing about this spot is I'm up on top of a hill, so I can get good reception on the TV. Got electricity here as well. So works out pretty good. There's you kind of a view to the entrance of the Market. Nobody's really, or not everybody's set up yet. It's still early in the weekend, so we're really not starting till tomorrow at about 9 or 10 in the morning. So still plenty of dealers still to go. So I'm gonna try to do a little bit of video editing this weekend. So just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a view of what we got going on here. A little bit of the layout of the land, I guess you could say. But this place will be packed here in a couple of months. You won't be able to get a vehicle in here to be so packed. This being January, it's still a little too cold for a lot of folks. But like I said, I'm going to try to do a little bit of editing, so this will be the first part of the video. Alright, so I've been putting all my stuff outside, set up my tables, and try to get started for tomorrow. So it's dark out now, and Thursday night. The flea market doesn't start till Friday, about 10 or 11 o'clock. I can't remember. We have different hours in the winter. But so anyway, here's the inside of my RV. It's only a 14-footer, so which is perfect for me, especially when I'm by myself, like on this trip. You see, I got me about a 21-inch TV, and on the bed that works out pretty good. And got a little couch here, so that not a bad seat in the house for the TV, because there's not many seats in the house. But utilizing your space is a big thing. I keep a heavy coat draped over the bathroom door, and like over here, I've got a smaller coat or jacket, and then I hang my guitar up on one of those little hooks, and that kind of keeps it out of the way a little bit. And I also utilize the bathroom. It's going to be too cold to use my water this weekend, so I use the tub for storage, especially on trips like this, and that way it doesn't feel as crowded in here. What I think is kind of funny is how many lights are in this RV. Of course, you've got two in the bathroom, which is understandable. You got one right here in the living room. Got one under that counter there. You got one up under here. And you got a double up here. You got a small one here. Now keep in mind now, this is 14 foot. So it's not like I would be in here walking around going, oh my God, I gotta turn on a light now, I'm in the kitchen. Oh, well, let me go over here to the dining room and turn on another one. Well, I gotta turn one on here in the bedroom. Yeah, let's see, I guess this would be the living room, maybe. So anyway, just thought that was kind of funny, kind of wasteful, really. But I've got a trick I'm going to show you that I haven't talked about on. I've got a couple of videos where I talk about some tricks that I do to kind of utilize what I have. These RV refrigerators are junk. They're awful. This one's been worked on a few times and it's still not too great. So what I do is I take this pan, and you can see how big it is. I guess that's about 18 inches by maybe a foot. I go to a store and I'll buy a bag of ice, and I'll set this down in the bottom of the refrigerator, down on the bottom section, and then I can lay drinks inside of it. And you know, it kind of does a 2-for-1. It helps cool the refrigerator, but at the same time, if I need some ice, I got some. And it, you know, a bag usually lasts me 3 days, and in decent weather. Now, like of course in the wintertime, a bag would probably last a week and a half in there. In summertime, I'm lucky to get 2 days out of it. But also, you can see I got my antifreeze water, so I'm not going to be utilizing the shower or the sink this week because it's still in the 30s. But I do bring a gallon jug of water, and I can heat the water up in my microwave, and then I can go to the sink and pour the water over my head while I kind of take a small, you know, bath over the sink. And I can use a rag to do my body. So, you know, to get me through for a couple of days, and that's what I'll be here for, is 2 days. And this little bitty heater, man, is about the size of a loaf of bread. This little heater will heat up this RV with ease. It's got a thermostat setting on it, so I actually turn it down, and you know, it's gonna do all I need it to do. So it's pretty cool. So anyway, like I said, I'm gonna try to do a little editing, so I'll try to do some shooting tomorrow and see what we got. Okay, so the weather for the weekend was not quite the best for the flea market. Usually we sell Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but the wind for Friday and Saturday was probably between like 20 and 30 miles per hour all day, both Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday there was a cold snap coming in with a little bit of snow and everything. So I went ahead and packed up Saturday evening and come on home. But it still turned out being a pretty good show for us. And as I said, the next weekend I went back and I sold at a swap meet. It happens every Super Bowl Sunday, and it's nothing but car related, man stuff, tools, anything that a guy would want, it's there. I mean, there are old signs and a lot of the stuff that I like to collect, and a lot of stuff I like to sell as well. So I'm one of the few guys that's actually there selling junk. Most people are selling car related stuff, but I had a lot of antiques and junk, and also a few tools and stuff. So it was a fun show. I always look forward to it. It's one of my favorite shows, but it never fails that we usually have pretty bad weather on that deal. But anyway, looking forward to getting back on the road again. We'll be back headed back to Nashville, and then we've got a few other road shows coming up here once spring gets going. So we're getting excited about it, getting a lot of stuff made up, and got a couple of shows we'll be hitting up buying some merchandise. So I may do a couple of videos on some of that too. So at any rate, we appreciate you guys watching. Really appreciate the subscribers as well. Our channel's starting to grow, and we thank you for watching. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and leave us some comments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.